This video is about getting up and walking. Get up and walk. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get up and start walking. You need to get that pressure and that stress off of you and out of your life. So I was here yesterday, and yesterday, after my 30-minute walk, I was inspired to tell you, get up and start walking. I took the time, and I have some notes that I wanted to share with you. But I took the time and decided to meditate on it for a little bit so I can give you these points. So this is uncut right now, unediting. I'm just going to talk to you. I'm not going to try to talk specifically or in particular, but one of the first things I want to tell you about walking is about benefits. I want to talk to you about the benefits of walking. Walking is very, very, very powerful. When I was enduring narcissistic abuse, I had separated and I was in recovery. I had a friend of mine who told me, she's a naturopathic doctor. A friend of mine at the time told me to do what I'm telling you right now. Get up and start walking. She said, you will be surprised how much walking does for you and how beneficial it is for you. And so I decided to just do what she said do. When you are enduring this abuse, you're trying to survive. You're just trying to, how can I say it? You're trying to be right, do right. You really are a good person. So here, let me just tell you about what happened yesterday. I was walking and how this came about. I was walking, and after the 30-minute walk, God had given me the idea to tell you to get up and start walking and get the stress off of you. Get up and walk. So that's what I believe the title is. That's what the title of this video is going to be. Get up and start walking. Get up and start walking. So, after the 30-minute walk, and I'm just going to give you a little testimonial, I felt all this great circulation, all this good feeling. And I know at the beginning, it was, so the sun coming in my eyes. So here, I want to hold this a little bit higher so you can see more of me. The sun is not really, it's more like a hazy sun. But I just started after, it was 15 minutes, because I know after 10 minutes, you start to feel a little bit better in your circulation and your walking. So I decided, let me go ahead and just start to walk and just start to show you. In this walk, I started feeling the circulation was just feeling so much better. And I was like, wow, this is good. So I kept on walking. By that time, it was only 15 minutes. Only 15 minutes into my walk. So here. So I'm going to take a moment and take a quick break right here. I'm just sitting down here. This video is about getting up and walking. Get up and walk. That's what I want you to do. I want you to get up and start walking. Get that stress out, out of your body, out of your mind, out of your mouth, and out of those muscles. That's what I really want you to do. I want you to start getting up and walking. So let me tell you one of the reasons why you want to start walking and getting up and walking. Walking releases a lot of tension in your muscles and also in your joints. You have, they call it the stress hormone, which is cortisol. And I know there's some other stress hormones out there as well, but I don't know them all. But I know cortisol is one of them. And one of the things they tell you about cortisol, so it releases the tension in your muscles and your muscle tense up. So what happens is your shoulders and your neck and your back start to relax. You start to feel it in your arms, your chest. You start to feel just so much more relaxed. When you inhale, you are bringing in more oxygen in your body. And it's just so much more relaxing. Let me come over here because a lot of people are on that side. And let me just walk on the inside. I'm walking in a track that's at my community college, our alma mater, if you want to call it that. Yes, I graduated from this college in the medical field, by the way. So when you start to inhale, that good oxygen. And they happen to cut grass here. So here, let me show you. There's a little bit of grass, not a little bit, but a lot of grass. And I was cutting it yesterday, and I can still smell that good, fresh oxygen coming out of it. And that is nourishment to your bodies. It's nourishment to your blood, to your nerves, and to your tissues. The oxygen is nourishment to your organs. And so it's so wonderful, and it's so great, and it's so good for you to get that done and get that out of you. Walking also boosts your mood. It increases your energy. It makes you feel good. You get that feel good emotions. They call it endorphins. And you start to feel better. You start to want to do things. You start to just overall start to have clearer thoughts. And so that's another advantage of walking, because when you're dealing with narcissistic abuse or any other type of toxicity, whether it's personal or it's in your business life or your work life, those things pile up on you. And you just really want to get all of that out of your system. So walking at least 10 minutes, a minimum of 10 minutes, even if you, and do it right now, get up right now and just start walking right where you are. Are you at home? You can walk around in your home for 10 minutes. Walk up the stairs, walk down the stairs, walk the perimeter, go around, and if you're on one level, walk the entire area on that level. Walk the entire outline or area of your bedroom. Walk the entire area of your living room, of your dining room. Go ahead and walk inside the kitchen and walk around that area. It may be small, it may be large, but start walking. Time yourself. Just put a timer on, or look at the timer on your microwave or on your wall, wherever you have a clock. Or you can time yourself on your watch. And just time yourself for 10 minutes. I can practically guarantee you, because I did it myself, I timed myself for 10 minutes of walking, and it really was true. You start to feel better. You start to, and that negativity starts to release your body. Because you've been dealing with so much negativity, you start to feel good, and you don't realize how badly the stress is until you start to feel good and you almost want to fight the feel good feeling and you want to say, oh no, I'm feeling bad. I want to stay in feeling bad. And so you start fighting it. And instead of releasing it and enjoying that feel good feeling, enjoying that exuberating moment. But that's really what you want. So that becomes a mind shift change. That becomes a mindset change. So that's just a matter of changing your mind. No, you don't want to be in toxicity all this time. You want to get um, those negative feelings out of your life. So the other thing too is it takes you out of that fight and flight. Was it fight? Fright? What is it? Fight and fright mode? Or is it fright and flight? I think it's fright or flight. I'm not sure which one it is. But it takes you out of that mood. And you're just better all around by getting that walking in. So are you walking? I ask you to get up and start walking around your home or walk around your office where you are. If you're in your home, go into the living room, go into the dining room. If I didn't say that, start walking in those areas. And then if you are at work and if you are at your desk, get up, stand up from your desk, get up right now. If you're not at the desk, go to your workstation or wherever you are and start walking. If you can't walk right now, on your next break, whether it is a rest break or it is a lunch break, get up and start working. Or if it's a bio break, yes, bio, you know what that means. Get up and start to get that circulation. But generally, most companies give you at least 15 minutes a break, but you can take that time and you can walk in that break. Get up from your desk, go and walk in the hallway, go around the building, go outside, walk to your car if you drive a car. If you don't have a car, you can walk the floor of the building, or you can go outside and walk around the building, or you can walk up the street and then turn around and walk back. But you want to get that stress out of your system. You could be at work and dealing with a narcissistic coworker or a narcissistic boss, or even a vendor or a service provider that's always trying to seem to set you up. Get those energies, get that negative energy out of you. So I think I figured out how I need to hold this, hold this right now. So here, let me give you another point. Walking clears your mind. It clears brain fog, and that walking stimulates blood flow. The more you walk, the more your heart is pumping, and it stimulates blood going through all of your body, all throughout your body. You start to become more alert, and your mind it's just clearer. It helps to get that overwhelmed feeling off of you and away from you. It causes you to do what I'm doing right now, deep breathing. And like I was talking about earlier, about taking in that good old oxygen, especially from fresh cut grass or greenery, taking that oxygen is feeding. It's feeding. I want you to see my face because you can't see my face. It's feeding your muscles. It's feeding your bloods, your cells, your tissues. It's feeding all of your organs. It's feeding all of that. And your body needs that. So that's what I want you to start to do, is to get that, start to walk. If you have nothing else to say or nothing else to do, you can just take a moment and just be thankful and be grateful while you're walking. Be thankful for what you see, which is the trees or the cars or the sky Um, use all your senses. If you happen to hear a plane go by, or a helicopter, or a truck go by, or a car, be thankful, be grateful for that. Just extend some gratitude in that. Be grateful for your family or family members. Just be thankful and grateful. Wow. My watch just told me I've already walked 1 mile. So the next thing is I want to talk to you about sleep. Oh my goodness. Last night, I slept so well just because I know it's because I was walking yesterday. And that walk was just a 30-minute walk. And after I finished that walk, I went to take care of some business errands. But that walk was it was so good. I slept, maybe I can show it to you. I'll pull it up on my watch. I think it said I slept 7 hours and 47 minutes or 57 minutes. It was a lot. I usually only sleep about 3 hours, and I get up and I may have to do something else, but I was able to sleep, and I had a good sound sleep, a continuous sleep. It did not stop me or interfere, um, dreams, none of that. I woke up about 3, maybe 4 times at night, I believe. I'll show that to you from the fitness part of my app. But I did wake up, but I did not get up. I stayed in the bed and I went back to sleep. One time, my mind, I started thinking, and I started thinking of healthy thoughts, meditative thoughts, good thoughts, positive thoughts, so that I can go back asleep and stay asleep. Because it's important for you to get good sleep. That's another topic in another video, but that walking helped me to sleep more sound. And sleeping more sound gives you more, um, it gives you more, it helps with your, I guess your, what do you call it? Your circadian rhythm. It helps with that. Helps you to get on track by walking. They say at least 10,000 steps a day, at least 3 times a week. Although my doctors want me to do it 5 times a week. So I think I've been walking. I think this is the third day this week. I will update you. I will update you on that. So it also helps to when you're walking in that and you're getting enough sleep. It helps to burn off that extra negative energy that's in your nervous system. And when you sleep and when you get good sleep, your body is in repair at the time. Your body is repairing the muscles that you used, is repairing any type of injury. You might have bumped into something, you may have a scratch or something. It repairs itself. If you are ill, if you're sick, if you're getting over a cold or a flu, your body is in repairing mode when you're asleep. Also, when you are, and I'm not a medical professional, but I do know a lot about health because I always enjoyed the body and how it functions. I always was curious. I like science. And I've just learned these things over time, being in seminars and workshops, and also watching some videos here on YouTube, just learning more about the body. And I have a lot of friends who are uh, health conscious or just in the fitness or healthy mode. And we all learn a little bit from each other as well. So that's what I wanted to tell you about that part of walking. So the other thing too is walking helps you to improve on your emotional state. Just helps you to reflect. When you're taking the time to walk, let me change hands here right now. When you're taking time to walk, you have a time to reflect. And let me tell you, when I was walking on yesterday, I was watching a video from a mentor of mine. And I watched her video. And I actually found her by YouTube, putting her on my feed because YouTube knew I had gratitude walks on my channel that I had not published. Actually, I have one I just finally published after a few years, and I have quite a few, but this one is going to come out soon. But anyway, she was encouraging all of us. I want to say me, but yeah, she was talking to me, and she's talking to you too, about getting up. And her name is Alexa, and she was talking about getting up and getting out and walking. But she was mostly just talking to you, just straight point about starting your YouTube channel and getting started. Eventually, yeah, if y'all want to know more about that, I can tell you about that. But she was excellent with that. And um, I was just motivated by the fact that she was walking and telling you about something that she really wanted to help you with. She wanted to help not only you, but me and everyone else that's on YouTube and sharing the benefits. And her primary benefit was, her legacy, but her message was to get yourself started on YouTube, and especially if you were over 40, over 50, over 60. And so it was just motivating to me because I remember when I was doing gratitude walks and I was doing videos, and I wasn't sure if I actually had planned to post it somewhere else on another social media platform, but I did upload it to YouTube. So anyway, that's the reason why I decided to come back out here, because I was led to do this after I finished my 30-minute walk, but I did not do it. So here I am. I put myself on punishment, and I came back here. And I said, you're going to do this topic. And I had my bullet points, and I have some notes I had printed all out here, and I didn't have a particular order, and so I just wanted to I wanted to be committed. I wanted to come back here and be committed with what I intended to do and what I was given to do, to share with you, because this may benefit you somehow. That's all I really want, is for you to benefit from I'm going to use double words. I want you to benefit from the advantages and the benefits of walking and getting that narcissistic stress, that toxic stress out of your body, out of your life, out of your system. So walking also strengthens your mind and your body connection. Your body and your mind is connected. So when you start to walk, you become a lot more intentional, because you are physically getting up. You're using your muscles, you're using your arms, and you're using all parts of your body. You're thinking. Your mind starts to clear, and you're aware of your body. You're aware of your surroundings, and like I said, you can be in gratitude. It helps you better to respond to your needs, your emotional needs, and your physical needs by getting up and walking. So did you get up? I want you to let me know in the comments if you got up. Get up. If you haven't got up, get up right now and start walking and get that energy going. Get that negativity out of your system, out of your body. Also, I got just a couple more points. Oh my gosh. Your energy level starts to increase it's your energy level just it skyrockets. Oops, wait a minute. It skyrockets. It goes up, and that fatigue, that draining energy that you feel all the time, goes away. You no longer feel drained or sluggish. You have a moment where you just want to get up and you just want to move and you want to do something. Um, Whether it is to write something or you want to go ahead and drive to a store or take care of some errands. It just gets you motivated. You started a project or you started to prepare something like a meal or something, and it just gives you more motivation and more energy to do uh, to get ready and combat that fatigue. So that's one of the things that's really good about walking is that circulation. And the last thing, the last other point is that during your walking, and this happened with me also, you start to get some really good ideas, wonderful ideas that you can use for, um, like if you decide to start a YouTube channel, or if you teach in a class, or if you're working on a project for work or your business, or you're working on a project for your volunteer organization or your church or school. You start to come up with all kinds of other ideas because your mind and your thoughts are clear and has been cleared. And so you come up with solutions. You're a lot more creative. And so let me see. I got to see how far I am. Oh, gosh, I've been walking for 36 minutes. So that's good. But I'm going to go ahead and head back to my car now because I got my 30 minutes walk talking with you. When you get to the point where you're stopping the walk, you also need to stretch. I know they always talk about walking, but you need to stretch as well because that stretching helps to um, increase more muscle. It helps to increase more energy. And here, let me just show you. Here, let me take this off. Okay. Okay, so I'm holding the phone right now. And let me just sit down because I'm actually I just want to show you what is on my watch. I was walking 37 minutes. So I'm going to stop it now and because I'm going to do stretching. I'm holding out so you can see. Stretching my legs. And I'm going to slide on this side and stretch that leg. Now stretching both legs and I'll do it again. It's important to get the stretching in. Hey, I'm back in the car. I got my 30 minutes walk in for today. I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope this has been a blessing for you. This is all about helping you to get the narcissist out of your life. This is about everything about this channel, about your upward mobility for growth, for success, for accomplishment. That's what it's all about. Being propelled to the greatness that you was called and you was placed on this earth to be. I know God did not place you on this earth. I don't want you to be here suffering unnecessarily. You were not placed on this earth to be manipulated, controlled, tricked, abused, tossed and turned, gaslighted, all of that. You were not placed on this earth to for that to be done to you by someone else because of their lack of confidence, their lack of knowledge, their lack of who they should be, the greatness that should be in them. Instead, they can't feel it, they can't see it, so they want to take your greatness and tear it down just to make them feel good. That's not why you were placed on this earth. You was placed on this earth for the greatness that God had placed in you, and for the purpose that you're to serve on this earth. You have gifts and you have talents, and so you want to carry those out. Hydrated with lemon water after that good walk. Just wanted to share that with you. You want to have some water with you also. Jumping in to tell you that. I want to suggest to you that the water you want to drink is plain water. I happen to have lemon water, but plain water is better than lemon water for right now. My jaws are relaxed. They feel so relaxed. The tension right in here, because I have a tendency of being, when I'm excited, I clench my jaw like so many people probably. And yeah, and I'm a teeth grinder. I grind my teeth at night as well. And so, but I tend to, um, yeah, I tend to, I didn't even know that that my jaw was tense, but it's tense. I also feel relaxed in my chest. I feel relaxed in my abdomen as well. Okay, the ideas keep flowing. So now the next idea that came to my mind is I wanted to have a celebration of my husband and I birthday, but we decided to wait 2 years from now. So instead, I'm going to have a celebration of our meetup. So yes, it's been 10 years since we met, and we tend to celebrate our meetup day. I don't know what you call it. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but I call it meetup day. So I want to celebrate. There's an event planner inside of me, and so just talking about having a clear mind, that's an idea that came to my mind. It's been almost 2 hours since I had started walking, or at least stopped walking. And I just want to give you an example. I tell you, I'm going to come back to you each time I have another idea or something. I'm still feeling refreshed. I'm feeling relaxed. Jaw is relaxed. I'm at my next place where I'm going to make a stop. Aaron. Okay, I'm in the store. I had to come and renew my membership. I just want to tell you that another thing that came to my mind is walking curbs your appetite. I was hungry. I have not eaten breakfast yet, and I am starved. It is now, let me see, what time is it? Let me see. Oh, I didn't stop that. Okay, let me see. It is now, I have to get this time going. It is 12:51. I have not eaten anything, but yes, I'm not hungry. That's another thing that's good about walking. It curbs your appetite. Not that you should use that so that you don't eat, but it does help to curb your appetite. I am going to feed the body though. You gotta feed the body. And of course, here's another idea. The ideas just keep coming. One thing that you want to remember also, or I want to share with you as well, is when you are exercising, when you are walking, you're burning calories, particularly when you're walking on an empty stomach. You're burning calories a lot more faster, and you're burning the fat. It keeps burning fat. That's what I'm trying to say. Your body keeps burning fat. It's something that's called brown fat. It's another type of fat, and it's brown. It's inside of your fat cells, and it burns a lot more. So yes, it burns more calories. And then on top of that, when you have eaten and then you exercise after you've eaten, it burns the food that you have eaten. But if you wanted to burn fat that's already in your bodies on top of the food that you are going to eat, it's better to exercise at least first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. Definitely you want to have water. You want to hydrate, because we actually sweat, even though we don't feel like we're sweating when we wake up. We sweat overnight. We lose a lot of fluid, and also we do bios in the mornings and overnight as well. So we want to hydrate first thing in the morning. Again, I've heard this from fitness people and health experts. And you want to hydrate in the morning, and you also want to exercise. Oh, and by the way, just to let you know, I'm gonna take my watch off this time. It is now. I started at. It's been about 4 hours now, and I'm still feeling good. I keep thinking of things. So just like I was saying to you when I was walking, you start to feel better. You start to think of things. Ideas come to your mind. Your mind is clearer. And so that's one of the other reasons why you want to walk. And getting this toxic energy out of your body and out of your environment and your system, it's so necessary for you to function and be the bright, brilliant, smart, intelligent, accomplished person who you are, who you're supposed to be. So, yes, get up. If you haven't gotten up, get up now. Even at the end of this video, get up and start walking. And let me know. Come back and share with me. What were your takeaways? What did you get? What did you gain? What happened at the end and after you walked? It doesn't matter how much you said or you did, but come back and share that with me and with others here so they can see the benefits of what they will get and gain from walking. All right, I will see you then, and I'll see you in the next video too.